MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Aztecs and the Patriots. As we begin this new season, this team is happy to be done with their big relocation. However, they're opening the year on the road, and so their debut in the new city will have to wait just a little while, as Heidi Watney tells us.
Yeah, Matt, the business of moving is done, but their new hometown fans have to wait just a bit longer to get their first game at home. That said, the skipper wants to make sure the team thinks of it as 2 true opening days. The eyes of the baseball world are on them today, and they'll be the center of attention again in just a few days at their home opener.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Marcus Stroman gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Now at the plate, Jaron Duran. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Duran.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
First pitch, 305.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Turner gloves it. And that's out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark. The sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Alex Verdugo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now as he lifts it in the air to right field. Stanton coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down, and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Christian Villanueva, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And that misses 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Melendez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
At the plate, Roberto Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Onto the party porch and gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
At the plate now, Esteban Quiroz.
The second baseman.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Quiroz.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. Mexico is out in front here, 4-0. Julio Urias is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Looking at his career totals, Turner enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. 2-1 to count to Trey Turner.
Count is 2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Hit hard up the middle. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And here's Christian Yelich now. Ball one. Turner on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, runners back. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
3-0 to him now. Comes set, now the pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Batting third, the designated
Next will be the designated hitter, Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Out in front of it, strike one. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up, throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Wow, this first inning is really out of character for this guy. Normally, he comes out of the gate much sharper than this. It'll be interesting to see if he can make some adjustments so he can stay in his game.
There's the 2-1 home. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, the first baseman,
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. These 2 have not faced each other at the major league level. In there at the knees, strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up, all even now at 4 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Number 85.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball line softly down the left field line. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Alejandro Kirk has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So striding forward now, Jarren Duran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Count still at 1 and 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Verdugo is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 7.
Back to the top of the order now, and in the bat is Trey Turner. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the 2nd.
1-1 the count now. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Duran is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Stanton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He takes the turn and heads for 2nd. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded 2nd base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Christian Villanueva hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Melendez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Melendez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0. The count now at 2-1. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it.
Now batting.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Joey Melendez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game, and it's now 7-4.
Yeah, coming into this game, this guy was the least of their worries. I mean, come on. He's in the bottom half of the lineup. Not a threat, right? Wrong. This is the second homer of the game. Pretty soon, he's going to start chirping at the skip to move him up a couple spots.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Hunter Green is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So now to the plate, Esteban Quiroz. Popped him up. Arenado has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2. So stepping in, Christian Yelich. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. One
now
away.
Back, the designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone! Alex Bregman has just plugged a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. At the plate, Alejandro Kirk, a base hit in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Luis Urias is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hopped up, Hosmer in foul ground, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jarren Duran.
Digging in, Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jarren Duran has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head.
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught stealing. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More opening day baseball. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton will match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
First baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. So striding in, Will Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Softly hit down to 3rd. Likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at 2nd. He'll go straight to 1st and take the sure out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duran will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Verdugo.
Ball 1, no strike.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
3-0 now. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
Now batting, the third baseman, Christian.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Villanueva. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 23, Christian.
Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Verdugo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third base.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a curveball swung on and missed. And a great call there as the inning is over. Settling in now, Joey Melendez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. After it is Yelich. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, Designated hitter.
Roberto Ramos
Roberto.
will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Change up low. 2-0. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Smith waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Esteban Quiroz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit.
Right field.
Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1 the count. In his career, Stanton begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Victor Gonzalez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 3-2 one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 2-0 home. A line shot to third base.
Now batting. second baseman.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. On the ground to third. He's right there to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Number 85.
Now here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Outside, 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Urias.
First pitch on its way. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Into the box now, Jarren Duran. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The relay throw, and they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Number 99.
Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
A man at third with 1 away. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the air to straightaway right. On the move is Stanton. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Villanueva. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Joaquin Soria gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Line drive to center field, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. In is Christian Yelich, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. To 2-2 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Soria. Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman.
This one also hit deep to left field. Davis is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Green
leading off the inning, Joey Melendez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
The first baseman, Joey Melendez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Smith is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Roberto.
Striding forward now is the DH, Roberto Ramos. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Yelich is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Standing in, Esteban Quiroz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Flipped out the other way towards short. It will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Esteban Quiroz has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
1-1 the count. To 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giovanni Gallegos is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, and they'll need him to get something going here. Into the corner and slicing
The
foul.
right fielder, Giancarlo.
Set with the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter.
Now at the plate,
The
Will
catcher.
Smith. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Lays off 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Luis Urias.
Luis Urias.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jaron Duran. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
The batter.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. He's ready. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right. Stanton is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back safely. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So digging in now, Chris Taylor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
The batter, number 7.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Grounded down the third baseline. Now the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Reined in. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 23.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Line hard. Foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Aztecs move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Mexico put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Julio Urias earns his first win of the season. Marcus Stroman allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Roberto Osuna closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans are